What's up, everybody? Fred Richani, TSC News. You know, I've had to come on here a few times over the course of my career and talk about some really awful news, some untimely deaths, some tragic deaths. Some really do take you off guard and punch you right in the face, and you're just not prepared when you read the news, right? So I get a text from my friend Candace, and she says, "Oh my God, did you hear Brodie Lee died?" And it took a minute for my mind to process it. Like, wait. The Brodie Lee that was TNT champion, the Brodie Lee, a.k.a. Luke Harper, that was killing it on AEW Dynamite and before that WWE. The Brodie Lee, I mean, that's a relatively young guy who's got a family at home, who has posted multiple times about his family on social media. The proud father, that Brodie Lee. And unfortunately, according to All Elite Wrestling and his wife, it is true. Brodie Lee, a.k.a. Luke Harper, a.k.a. Jon Huber, which is his real name, has passed away due to a non-COVID related illness. Absolutely devastating. I mean, on a personal level, huge fan of his. Always thought he was one of the criminally underrated talents in the ring. Out of the ring, I did not know the guy, but I know people who did, who spoke glowingly about him, who, as evidenced by his social media and the devotion he has for his son and his wife. Great guy off screen. And, you know, a guy who really this past year finally had the opportunity to truly showcase his talent with the Dark Order. Now, I wasn't the biggest fan of the Dark Order stable, but him individually, I mean, he really had a chance to shine in the ring. I think a lot of us that have watched closely, I've always known he was a hell of a worker. He could definitely talk. He was on the verge of main eventing WrestleMania a few years ago with Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt. That didn't happen, but, you know, I if I'm thinking about Brodie Lee from just an in-ring standpoint, a guy who always made the most out of every opportunity, especially in AEW. So let's get to the official statements here. First off, from his wife, and what can I say other than it's awful to lose somebody this prematurely, especially during the holiday season. Awful. My deepest condolences. Here's what she said. And this is from her Instagram, by the way. My best friend died today. I never wanted to write those words. My heart is broken. The world saw him as the amazing Brodie Lee, a.k.a. Luke Harper, but he was my best friend, my husband, and the greatest father you would ever meet. No words can express the love I feel or how broken I am right now. He passed surrounded by his loved ones after a hard-fought battle with a non-COVID-related lung issue. The Mayo Clinic is literally the best team of doctors and nurses in the world who surrounded me with constant love. On top of that, I can't express my love and admiration for the way All Elite Wrestling has treated not only my husband, but myself and my kids. And she tags a number of people, Margaret Stalvey. It looks like just some other users here, Cody Rhodes, Brandy Rhodes, the Jacksons, Kenny Omega, Tony Khan, essentially the whole management of AEW. And the rest of the team at AEW have helped keep me standing and pick up all the broken pieces. I've been surrounded by so much love and incredible people. I can't tag them all, but they know who they are, and I don't think they will ever know how thankful I am for them. And AEW, oh my God, this is awful. So AEW released a statement as well, and they said, "The All Elite Wrestling family is heartbroken. In an industry filled with good people, Jon Huber was exceptionally respected and beloved in every way, a fierce and captivating talent, a thoughtful mentor, and simply a very kind soul that starkly contradicted his persona as Mr. Brodie Lee. Jon's love for his wife Amanda and children Brodie and Nolan was evident to all of us who were fortunate to spend time with him, and we send our love and support to his beautiful family today and always. Jon's popularity among his peers and influence on the wrestling world was worldwide and transcended AEW, so this loss will be felt by many for a long time. We were privileged at AEW to call Jon Huber a brother, a friend, and one of our own." Whew. I mean, pardon my language, holy shit. Terrible news. I mean, I don't really know what else. I don't know what to say. Just absolutely terrible news, man. 41 years old. You know, just man. Here's some tweets from some folks here. So, Biggie tweeted, I hope you all get to know someone like Jon. He was the biggest family man and someone who made me laugh daily. I'll miss him every day for the rest of my life. I love you, Brodie. I thank you so much for loving me. John Silver, his Dark Order teammate, one of the worst days of my life. Anna J, I don't know how to feel. I'm so heartbroken thinking of his wife and children who he loved so much. He was such a great man. He helped me more than I could have ever asked for. He will be missed terribly. Man, yeah, just horrible, man. Horrible. I'm trying to see if I can find any more info here. Not really. Just a lot of condolences from people. Titus O'Neil, one of the best men I ever had the pleasure of working with, as well as a great husband, father, and friend. Words cannot express my hurt for his family. Please keep them all lifted in prayer. Man. Mustafa Ali, gutted to hear about Jon passing away. He saved me from a broken neck. He would get so mad when I pulled up a chair for him to sit in and refer to him as Taker, sir. You're going to get me heat, kid, he said. Condolences to his family and peers who loved him dearly. QT Marshall, truly one of the good ones. My heart goes out to his wife and children. Man. Yeah, the Bella Twins paid tribute. Matt Cardona. Oh, man. Just so Stephanie McMahon just tweeted literally 25 seconds ago. I'm so deeply sorry for the loss of Jon Huber. We bonded over the love of our children. He was truly a family man. R.I.P. Brodie Lee, Mike Chioda, everybody. This guy was only, barely a year removed from leaving WWE. Man, I don't know. This is just so damn sad. It really is. It really is. I don't know, man. Terrible. Yeah, no one knows how it happened. It was a lung issue, right? There's obviously different issues, besides COVID out there, but of course things make it complicated with COVID because hospitals are at capacity across the country, everything else. When his wife said Mayo Clinic, Mayo Clinic is literally like the top hospital. That's literally the top hospital. So. Yeah, the fact that he was there in that dire of a situation is crazy, man. I'm just wondering what. I don't know. I'm sure more details will follow over time, right? Was this something where he sustained an injury in the ring, led to infection? Was this a pre-existing condition? Was this something where just shit happens? I don't know. It's too early to speculate this kind of stuff. It's just really sad. I was wondering where he was gone, right? Because I thought he was injured. And I think many of us recall that he lost the TNT title. And he just kind of disappeared off TV. And I remember being a little ticked off, like, okay, there's no storyline reason why he's off. At least say he's injured or something. Like, nothing. Dark Order just appeared like it was nothing. And I felt that it was very fishy. And I guess we know why now. I guess he just, they wanted their privacy. They wanted to kind of deal with it privately and everything else. And, yeah, just really, really sad stuff, man. Really sad, Yeah, very terrible. Terrible news. Some people are asking about, what Brodie Lee matches to watch. He had some really strong independent work. He was a pretty good worker before even getting to WWE. He got better in WWE. Was doing his thing. Just an awesome wrestler. Really, he had some really good matches with Dolph Ziggler. Any of the Wyatt family stuff with the Shield and Team Hell No. Was really strong as well. Even like stuff with the Bludgeon Brothers, he had some pretty good matches there with Eric Rowan. And, man, I can't imagine how close, him and Eric Rowan were and Bray. He just had a lot of strong work. Like I said, every time his number got called, he always delivered. More often than not, he always delivered. I remember he had I think it might have been Fastlane 2017. There was a matchup, I believe, in 2017 that he had, or 2018, with Randy Orton. That was really good, too. So he's just had a guy with a lot of strong work. Just go on WWE Network, look up Luke Harper. If you're on, AEW's YouTube channel, I'm sure they have a bunch of Brodie Lee matches. Look up Brodie Lee matches. He had some really good matches with Cody this year. A few other guys. Really talented performer. But again, most importantly, is the fact that he was respected by his peers, considered a great guy and a phenomenal family man. At the end of the day, man, that's what matters. That's your legacy. It's not just if you're a wrestler or Brodie Lee. It's like just in general in life, man. It's how you treat people. It's how you treat people. It's the positive impact you have on people. In a world today where a lot of people are selfish and just give a shit about themselves, like life's too short, man. Anytime you can lend a helping hand, anytime you can do an act of kindness, it doesn't cost a damn thing. Just do it. It'll make a person's day more than you'll ever know. And it sounds to me like, based on what I've read about Brodie Lee and just knew about him even before this tragic incident, that's something of what he embodied. So, yeah, really sad news. Former Intercontinental Champion, multi-time WWE Tag Team Champion, one third of the original Wyatt family, which in my opinion was the best incarnation of the Wyatt family, leader of the Dark Order, the Exalted One. He was also pretty funny in those Being the Elite skits. So if you're subscribed to the Being the Elite YouTube channel, be sure to check out some of the Brodie Lee episodes there. I mean, he was just hilarious, doing his impressions of Vince McMahon and everything. Yeah, I mean, what can you say, man? There is no positive spin that I can put on this. A young man at the age of 41 has left this world too soon with 2 children and a beautiful wife who devoted to him and took care of him and did everything she could. I guess I guess there are positives. It's that, again, he left an amazing impact on people, in the ring, out of the ring. And, he got to be surrounded by his family, which, unfortunately for a lot of the departed this year, weren't so lucky. So deepest condolences to the Huber family. Rest in peace, Brodie Lee. Jonathan Huber, I'll call him by his real name. Incredible wrestler, incredible human. Definitely will be missed. For everybody watching the live stream, I appreciate y'all. Please appreciate life, appreciate your health, do your best, and just pay it forward whenever you can. It really does matter in the end. Until next time, rest in peace, Brodie Lee. May God bless you and your family.